Hi, my name is Brittany Miranda, and this is week 8 presentation on my strategy, Pass the Crayon. The description of my strategy is that the children will start each with one crayon and with the worksheet they need to complete. They need all the colors to complete the worksheet, but they only have one crayon. The children will trade crayons after they are done coloring one picture from the worksheet they are given. The children will then raise their crayons up in the air and then pass it to the right when they are done and ready to continue with the next color. After the children receive their new color, they will color one picture and then repeat the steps again. The end goal of this strategy is to bring the children emotionally together and to trust one another to get an activity done. My hoped outcome for this strategy is that I made this because I noticed that a lot of children in my classroom were having a hard time sharing and trusting their friends with toys they are using and trusting they will give them back to them. I noticed that when we had to use specific colors or crayons, the children would be taking it out of their friends' hands and they wouldn't even consider how the emotions of their friends. I want them to know that it's okay to share and to trust our friends to get something done. I believe that this practice will encourage emotional connections with their peers and they will be more willing to share and trust one another. Where are you in the implementation process? So first, I will pass out the crayons, one different crayon for each child in the group. I will explain that we can only color one thing from the page, the color they are given at first. Then we will trade with the person to the right and then use the color and so on. I will show them who the person to the right of them is in case they don't know. I will then tell them to put their crayon up in the air when they are done using it, and then we will pass the crayon to the right when we are all done and repeat the steps. I will stand back and observe the coloring and guiding the children who might have trouble trading crayons throughout this process. So you could see in the pictures that the first one, they are coloring with their first crayon, and in the second one they're putting their crayons up in the air because they were all done. And in the third picture you will see that the children are trading the crayons to the right. Challenges and considerations that I took in was the children not liking the crayons they started with, the children refusing to trade crayons due to it being their favorite colors, children not wanting to work with the friends they are in a group with, and the child coloring the whole page in one color or more than one of the pictures the same color. What have you accomplished and how do you feel? I believe that I have accomplished introducing a new method in our classroom to help children emotionally trust their peers and to be able to do a task with the help of others. I feel thrilled to have seen the children who didn't want to trade the crayon end up enjoying it when encouraged by their friends. The children wanted to keep playing this game after we were done with the rotation. Although it was a rocky start, and by the third time trading the crayon, they got a hang of it and didn't need my help anymore. They were helping each other and reminding each other of the end goal. My next steps in my SELP. My first step would be to have more activities that bring children together and to work towards an end goal. My second goal would be to also have more social emotional activities that have children playing with new friends and building connections with them. What did I learn and what will I use going forward? I learned that it's essential for children to be able to trust their friends when it comes to little things. Building trust doesn't come easy to all children due to past experiences with that particular child or experiences at home with their siblings. Children are sometimes emotionally closed off when it comes to things like this, to things they like and aren't able to open up as quickly as other children. In the future, I like to keep going with this until we have mastered this game of passing the crayon and then move into a more challenging activity that brings out the same results when emotionally trusting new friends and old friends.